A Grammy Award and several international nominations, a fledgling movie industry, and numerous literary and arts awards suggests that Nigerian creatives are very talented and have huge potentials. Sadly, these potentials are often underutilized due to challenges like inadequate financial support and theft of literary property. It is for this reason that the Federal Ministry of Arts, Culture and Creative Economy is convening this roundtable. The forum, which is the first organized for members of the creative industry by this administration, is attracting critical players in the creative economy. Minister of Arts, Culture and Creative Economy says the objective is to articulate a vibrant roadmap to ensure the creative industry is able to generate more than 100 billion naira by 2030.
We have developed an extremely robust economic plan aimed at creating millions and millions of jobs, supported by comprehensive skills training programs. Our objective is to contribute 10% of the nation's GDP, expanding the sectorial GDP to a remarkable 100 billion by the year 2030.
Eulogizing members of the creative industry for their achievements globally, Vice President of Nigeria apologizes that the nation has failed to support, utilize, and help them maximize their potentials. This is why the federal government is asking the Ministry of Budget to jack up the budget for the Ministry of Arts and Culture for the fiscal year 2024.
Finally, I also call on the gentleman seated here, the Honorable Minister of Economic Planning, to kindly jack up, quadruple the budget for the Ministry of Arts, Culture and Creative Economy. We are going to walk the talk. This is not empty verbosity. We will support you. We will create the enabling environment for you to excel.
Some of the stakeholders suggest ways to help Nigeria's creative industry achieve its potentials.
The creative sector had gotten to the step that it got to without the kind of support that the government should have given it. A sector where you have the players inside galvanizing and inspiring economic indices.
Okay, I think it's a good one. It's a very good one to sit down. I know there'll still be more meetings like this. Sit down and see how they can grow the economy, through the creative industry. So I think it's a wonderful one.
It's a very good and creative space, and I like how the government is getting more involved in the creative sector, which has hugely will impact and make a lot of changes in the creative sector.
This is not the first time that the federal government is promising to develop the creative industry. In 2013, former President Goodluck Jonathan announced a 3 billion naira package to help turn around Nigeria's movie industry, Nollywood. 10 years later, very few persons were able to access the funds. While the unveiling of the roadmap is a laudable idea, much more is expected of the federal government to ensure that the creative industry reaches its potential. Ferdinand Duroher, Arise News.